Good evening. This is Cab here to drive you crazy. And today is officially my 30th birthday here in the Philippines, September 1st. And of course, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about celebrating this because being born in Hawaii, it is technically not going to be September 1st until it is about 6 p.m. here in the Philippines for it to be midnight September 1st. And even by my own mom's standards, I was technically not born until 8:43 p.m. in Hawaii, so that won't even be until 2:43 p.m. September 2nd here. So I guess the best way I'm just going to go about it is knowing that this is a 2 day celebration for me as far as I'm concerned. And I have little Miss Cabby right here. We are at the hotel where my wife has her work business. So she always gets a little sad knowing that she knows mommy's here, but she's not here to be with her. A little different from knowing when it is when we're at the house, because when we're at the house we know that there's the other family members, while here in the hotel we don't get to leave the room due to the protocol here. But she's okay, just a little sad. Mommy just left not that long ago. So just wanted to share a little bit about some of the birthday celebrations that I've had before, and maybe some of the more memorable events that I've had for some of my birthdays. So I would definitely say, at least for the first decade of years, I had a lot of opportunities in going camping with my family members because the first Monday of September is Labor Day, so holiday for most Americans, and it's a time that we would often go camping 4 days, and then set up on Friday, leaving by Monday. And I would normally have had an opportunity to celebrate my birthday during that Labor Day weekend. And some other little birthdays that I can honestly say is just, the basic kind of stuff that you have when you're growing up, kind of younger. If it wasn't going camping like that, was going to Chuck E. Cheese, or I think one time we went to this place which was called Hawaiian Waters Adventure Park, which is now known as Wet and Wild. And it was a lot of fun to always have those kind of birthdays. I remember having one birthday where I was planning on something exciting when we were told that a hurricane was possibly going to hit us. So the whole plan got canceled, and the hurricane never hit us. And so I was just like, well, since that day forth, I've been so trustworthy of the weather people. Other than that, I would probably say never really had overly exciting birthdays, just things that was always with family, some friends. Biggest birthday would definitely have to be my 21st birthday. I was working at this place called Round Table Pizza during the time period. I was served my first alcoholic drink with Patron in a wine glass. So that was definitely a very interesting first drink, and I couldn't even recall to you all the kind of drinks that was given to me. All I can say was I had everything from a Adios MF to this really fruity drink called Hello Kitty. Straight shots of Jack Daniels. And I remember the last thing I had was a tequila shot, and I was just I was so gone by that point that I was literally trying to drink the tequila. I wasn't trying to take it as a shot. I was just nope, that was a bad idea. But the reason why that particular birthday was such a special one for me was because that was the first time I was given as a birthday gift by my mom and my grandma my first opportunity to go and watch a New England Patriots game live at Gillette Stadium. And to me, that is still one of the more memorable football games. It didn't get to go until like later in October, but I was kind of glad that I did. Still, regardless, it was the Patriots game against the Jets, and is still known to this day as the last game that the New England Patriots wore their throwback jerseys. A game that had 2 touchdowns by Rob Gronkowski, Devin McCourty kickback return, and was the overtime thriller where Rob Ninkovich sacked Mark Sanchez to have the final score 29-26. So little things like that, you can always remember my first opportunity to be in, Boston, Massachusetts, getting to do the tour of Fenway Park. We got to go to the TD Garden. Unfortunately, it was completely closed to have anyone go inside the actual arena. We can go inside the gift shop area, but that was it. Got to see the actual train station section. So, a lot of those little things will always remain very heartfelt to me, knowing especially that my parents, my mom and my grandma, had went out of their way to do that for me. Really, after that, I never had that many other special kind of birthdays, just more memorable birthdays. It wasn't until after, I got out of high school where I was starting to meet some of my closer friends out of college times, and people who I got to just say I get to spend a lot of time with, hang out with, and actually had more reason to celebrate a birthday other than it just being with my own family. I actually had friends to be with, to celebrate with, and I had joined my church back in 2013, so I really had changed a lot of the friends that I used to hang out with from that point as well to be who I am today. And still a lot of other people who I know still reach out to me, will still say happy birthday. I know there's a few people who have already reached out to me thanks to, the post that I had my wife share, my mom shared. They're still probably waiting for it to say, because technically not September 1st until tomorrow in Hawaii, for a lot of them to actually give me the greetings that I'm expecting. But at the exact same time, this is my very first birthday as a father. And to me, it is honestly one of the biggest blessings that I have right now, knowing that I got to be a dad. I got to be a husband before I turned 30 years old. And so to me, this is probably the biggest birthday gift that I get to have, which is my own family to spend it with, especially knowing that last year, having been married, dealing with COVID, not having my wife to be with for my birthday, and getting to actually be here with her, with my baby girl, and in a hotel room, nonetheless. I guess there's always little ways to be able to look at the best things that can come out of everything. But that's pretty much all I wanted to share, and just say thank you very much for watching this video. And if you liked what I had to share, please leave a like, comment anything that you would like to comment. It doesn't necessarily have to be happy birthday or anything. And of course, my little subscription button's over here for any more content. My name is Cab, and I'm here to drive you crazy.